MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. 2-2. Left side. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Looped out towards short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So bases are empty here with two gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and he will get there to make the running play, and that. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1, and it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's just 1 for 6. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Luplow is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Franmil Reyes. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Carlos Santana. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Standing in, Travis Shaw. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. To first. Santana's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Randall.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Brendan Drury. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. The 1-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the center fielder.
2-1 on its way.
Oscar Mercado.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, Roberto Perez. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Bottom of the third now, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 now. And the count will be full. . 2 The payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Count even at 2-2. Carrasco pauses. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Jays go down in order, but they're up 1-0. The 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel. Now the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in, Rendell Grichuk. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The right fielder.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
1-2 now. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The catcher, number 55. The baseball.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Drury. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he fouls this one off. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder, and it's into the bullpen. A home run. It's a solo homer for Brendan Drury. His first homer here in the series as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Stepping in now, Billy McKinney. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Derek Fisher. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Jansen is off of first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner will score from second. On to third, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive. The throw in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. A bouncer to the left side. Drury has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Their count now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1. Still down by a count of 4. Oliver Perez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Travis Shaw. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Mercado is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. seventh inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Carlos Santana. Drury gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. In now for Cleveland, Domingo Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
To the plate now, Jordan Luplow. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in the zone, or do you just pitch around it?
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Chase Anderson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
The 1-2 pitch.
That's bolted.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They trail it. Phil Maton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Now batting, Billy McKinney. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip, and it's fouled away. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Bradley Zimmer will come on now and pinch run here.
Now that designated hitter.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Franmil Reyes. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. And it's gone into the home bullpen.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
At the plate now, Carlos Santana. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Anthony Kay gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. 3 runs already home here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Devo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Dominic Leone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Mike Freeman is into the ballgame as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. 3-2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Popped up. Santana over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Lourdes Gurriel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Luplow. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
The better fielder, number 35.
In now, Oscar Mercado. High in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it. One away. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 3-2 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Up next to Cleveland.
2-1 on its way. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 33.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old-school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Bo Bichette will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. A runner at first with no outs here. Hard on the ground toward short. Hernandez at second. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in, Kevin Biggio. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A 1-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Cleveland have taken a 2-1 series lead. Phil Maton gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49.